discount liquor. We find they have the best selection of bourbons and whiskeys probably in town.
Yeah, make sure you get with Dustin in there. That guy knows his stuff. He'll always point you in the right direction, and everything they got there is always at a good price. It's at Douglas and Hillside. Anytime you need some booze, go on down to R&J's.
Jack Stacks here, and let's talk about Papa C's Barbecue. They're at Leprechauns on Fridays and Saturdays, 5:30 to 11 p.m. or until sold out. They're actually introducing some THC-infused barbecue rub.
Illegal. Appliance Nerd, if you have any trouble with your appliances, get with 316-807-7498. Having appliance trouble sucks, and buying all new equipment is no fun either. So get with Appliance Nerd, and maybe they can get you fixed up and going again.
All Out Detox has 3 great locations in Wichita. Go check them out for 2 for $10 drug tests every day. They've been in business for 15 years, so you know you can trust them. Go all in with All Out Detox. Janelle over at Suburbs and Sass is Aaron and Austin Show's official merch provider, and I've been super impressed.
I've been super impressed too. She really has awesome merch, from glasses to t-shirts to sunglasses. If you really want to get down with us, we got those for you too as well.
If you want some custom merch, go check out Janelle at Suburbs and Sass. Hit up the Aaron and Austin Show about our merch. Sacred Leaf is Wichita's favorite CBD store in town. Go check out Nikki. Tell her that the Aaron and Austin Show sent you with the best selection of gummies and the highest possible legal THC that you can find in Wichita. Go check out Sacred Leaf.
Whiskey Dick's definitely an Aaron and Austin Show favorite. Get out there anytime. They have specials every day on food and drinks. They got happy hour from 3 to 6. And how many whiskeys they got in that place, Aaron?
I think they have the most whiskeys in town. And every Monday you can do any whiskey under $25 a shot for half price.
I think there's 700 plus in that building or something like that.
Probably so. Be sure you visit the Jukebox on Seneca and Walker. They have great daily drink specials and karaoke and live music on the weekends. Go check out the Jukebox.
PK Pest Management. For all your pest control needs, get with Austin or contact 316-305-7108. And it's also fly season, so if you need that fly spray, get with me. Everybody loves Angie's Tacos, so get down to the Cowboy Inn at noon on Tuesdays, and now starting at the Shamrock Inn at 6 o'clock on Wednesdays.
On Tuesdays, you can usually find the Aaron and Austin Show hanging out at the Cowboy Inn. It's one of our favorite sponsors. Every Tuesday, they have an open mic there hosted by Jacoby Lee Winter.
So get down and check us out on Tuesday nights and check out the Cowboy Inn all the time.
Diaper Jam 2025. We don't have a whole lot of details yet, but go check it out. Every time, it's been a great night, benefiting a great cause. Lots of really good local music.
We'll probably be at Bourbon Street again this year. Get ready for Diaper Jam 2025.
Bring diapers.
Make sure you get out to 42 Below. They got 2 great locations. They're out west on Tyler and they're downtown. They got a lot of creative and local glass. They got a glass blower in the back. They got a lot going on in that building. Make sure that you get everything 42 Below.
I was thinking like Saturday morning ninja cartoon kind of.
Oh, it's sick. Yeah, y'all snapped.
Yeah.
That's a great intro.
Yeah. It's been the intro for a hot minute, man. We've loved it.
Yeah. It's iconic. Y'all are iconic.
Oh, shit. It was iconic last night. I have to give a shout out to all the cool places we was running around. Shout out, got to see Liquid Sugar. Shout out to Annie and Evan, right? Yeah, up there. Evan from Sunset Hotel.
At
who's
Cheyenne?
a motel. Who was just on, yeah. So then we had, the Rusty Nail Whiskey Dicks. I was all over the place. Fucking Kirby's was fun. Red Brick Room everywhere. So, and what'd you do last night? Give us a little bit of that.
So I got to play the Stiefel Theater last night.
Oh, word.
And the Stiefel Theater is badass, like Art Deco theater in Salina. And so I've been playing blues around for a fucking long ass time, and I never got to play the Salina Theater.
And when he said that, I was like, I've never really partied. Like, I've partied in a lot of cities in this.
I've never really hung out in Salina.
I never fuck with Salina for some reason. I don't know if I just don't stop there or what.
Salina,
I just keep going to Lawrence.
Salina was dope. There's a bunch of big ass houses, and it's like, and this theater was just awesome. They like redone it. Like, you know how they got to redo the Orpheum?
Yes.
Like, I hope they redo that like they did the Stiefel, because it's like really nice, but it's all.
Have they started those fucking renovations? They've been
bro
for
years. Orpheum. I did a series called Orpheum Alive when they were fundraising. Do you remember that? They were doing Orpheum Alive, and
I did the Terry Quiet Band.
That's right. Yes, I was there filming you, and they were doing Orpheum Alive, trying to fundraise it to bring it back. But
and it was cool because
somebody got a new house out of that shit.
Yeah, exactly.
It was a cool series because the seats and everything were behind So it was like the other way. You shot from the stage into the.
And had the lights beaming out from the chairs. Yeah, that was sick.
But yeah, I played Stiefel last night with a 13-year-old guitar player from Omaha.
Word, a little kid.
And just
prodigy.
Yeah.
He's known about him for what now? A couple years now, a little bit.
Yeah, we've been kind of working with him for a little bit. Like we found it. Like my band was playing up in Omaha, and the Blues Society did something before us, right?
Yeah.
And like we saw the kid, and we're like, fucking kid's good. Like, and so we invited him to come sit in that night and like come.
That is sick.
Come play with us. And then ever since then, it's just been kind of an open invitation. Like,
yeah.
You see where we're playing, man? Come on.
Yeah, let's
like,
do it.
Dude,
and the kids, the kid's got a lot of spunk.
Oh yeah. 13.
He is a little. I mean, he gets up there and he gets outside himself.
We rehearsed. They drove down from Omaha to rehearse with us like several times, and then we get on that stage and he just like, yeah, fuck all that shit that we rehearsed.
Yeah. I'm gonna do my own thing.
Yeah. Just follow me, try to keep up. And playing the guitar behind his head. He's like,
oh shit! He's like that.
For real. Yeah.
Oh.
And he can sing, and he like writes his own music. All his music he sings is his own shit.
Oh, so
he's not singing cover songs at 13 years old.
He's
playing guitar licks behind his head of his own fucking music.
Yeah, dude.
He's a fucking legend.
He's a little gangster, man. I'm telling you.
Whoa! Shouts out, bro.
Tell everybody's name again, so everybody.
Emmett DeWater.
Emmett DeWater.
Yeah.
Okay.
Emmett DeWater.
Good for him, bro. He's a killer, man.
He's like I've been playing blues and all this stuff in this town forever, and I'm gonna go somewhere with this 13-year-old kid.
He's like, that's my lot in life, man. Trying so hard.
Yeah.
And then like. The gimmick is what's going to actually going to work.
Oh,
yeah. Well, it's not really a gimmick. I mean, the kid's just talented.
No. The kid is legitimately good, but like
13, bro, you're sold already. You're sold at 13. You're playing behind your head. That is, age is the gimmick.
Standing O, everybody's.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Like he's not afraid of anything really, so it's kind of cool. I've seen the kid play a couple times, so
is he visibly 13? Like you can tell he's 13.
He looks younger.
He's visibly 10, but he's actually 13.
Yeah, he's a little dude. He ain't a big kid.
Word.
Yeah, he ain't a big kid.
Shouts out, bro. That's crazy.
He's pretty cool.
But
and a shout out to where he played last year. A place that I saw him play last year was at Diaper Jam. Make sure that you get out there on April 19th this year. We're at Bourbon Street again. Get your diaper, get a box of diapers to get into that show. We start at 12. It goes all the way till midnight. DJ Carbon kicks off that show. I think Odds Against kills it at the end. You got anywhere from Time and Space to For the Birds and a bunch of other bands.
Orphan John and the Abandoned.
Yeah, Orphan John and the Abandoned are in there this year. So, I mean, even Aaron's playing. The Aaron and Austin show will be out there podcasting live all day there for them. So, April 19th. So that's a Saturday at Bourbon Street.
God, I hope I can walk by the time I play, man. Because last year we fucking tied one on early on.
Well, shit, yeah. And then we got. Well, the funny thing is we're doing the Aaron and Austin show presents with Time and Space the night before.
Oh shit! Wow. Well, you signed us up for success.
It's great. It's great scheduling, and I scheduled this, so it's the schedule went together like a fucking glove. Let me tell you. Yeah, but I mean, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. So, but
you best bring sober pizza with you, man.
Yeah, no shit, no shit. So yeah, shout out to everybody from last night, and it was a pretty fucking good night. But let's get into Max, guys. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having me, bro.
Yeah.
It's been a long time coming. I know y'all hit me up. I've been visiting before I actually moved. Would visit every once in a while, and y'all would hit me up, and I'm like, fuck, I'm seeing family for 6 days straight, so I never really had time. But I'm glad to be here. I appreciate y'all still having me. That's great.
So are you back, or so you?
I just moved back Monday. Yep, moved back Sunday, Monday-ish. But I'm back. I'm locking in. I'm paying off credit card debt. That's 2025.
So your warrants are up, and you can all the statute of limitations is up.
Bro, I got a court date in Atlanta. I got a court date in Atlanta coming up, but I'm not in Atlanta.
Is that why you got them ATL shoes?
Yeah, exactly. Runners. I got my runners.
Those shoes are tight though.
I got them on right now.
You got them on right now?
Yeah. Hold on.
Yeah, those are smooth.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Look at these.
I'm
a big fan of these right now. These are the best shoes I got.
Yeah.
The ATL shoes. These are my runners. These are my running away.
Those are clean.
StockX.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes I don't trust that StockX because I always had tight shoes until I had kids. Now I get all the tight shoes and I wear old dad shoes now. But sometimes you get the StockX that get you a fake pair.
Oh hell yeah, yeah.
They ain't scared to ship you out. No.
If they're too comfortable, they're fake. You know.
You know what? If it's me, if it's me, I don't go to school, so ain't nobody fucking with my shoes. So I'll wear
You're
a
not
fake
getting
pair.
bullied. Exactly. Yeah, I'm out of school. I don't give a fuck. They can be fake.
Yeah, who gives a
Fuck
shit?
it.
They still look
Fuck it.
good.
I just bought fake Supreme underwear, but they don't fit. I had to give them to I bought extra large Alibaba Supreme underwear. Didn't fit. Had to give them to my dad. But like extra large, because I already assumed the shit was going to be too small. Got extra large Supreme underwear for like $1 a piece. Got like 10 of them. Hell no.
You knew they
None
weren't
of
gonna
them
be
fit.
cut.
Like extra large infant.
Them things was probably all cut different.
Yeah,
like
they are. Fucked up.
every single one is different size.
Yeah.
Got a different crotch angle. It's
Oh
like,
yeah. Tried on 2 of them and gave up.
yeah, you can probably wear like 3 of them, 3 out of 10.
Exactly.
You just hoping to have a batting average of 300 on it.
Tried
That
on
shit's-
2, just didn't give up.
Tried on 2. Yeah, no, I was like, surely one of them fits. Different extra larges, but nah, hell no, none of them fit. Fuck those underwear. Fuck Alibaba. They're not.
Their quality control is non-existent.
I've never ordered from them. I don't know them that well.
You don't need to. It's like Alibaba. What's the other one?
AliExpress.
AliExpress, DHgate. I bought a whole
DHgate.
fake sweatsuit on DHgate that I made affirm payments on.
That's probably where we got our microphones we tried to buy from. We tried to get some SM7B microphones, and they was like half the price, and we bought them, and they was just fakes.
Yeah.
We did get our money back though. Luckily,
Ooh.
it was a little bit of a hassle, but
That's crazy.
yeah. But they weren't bad microphones. They worked, but they was not real. We could definitely tell.
You
it
could
wasn't
tell right out the gate
Yeah.
they were not sounding right.
Well, no, they were sounding right actually, but you could just tell by like the ports.
There's certain
and
things that you look for, like
Yeah, it just
Yeah.
wasn't.
like a real SM7B only has the logo on one side,
Oh, word.
right? And so this has like 2.
Oh, you can
Like-
tell right.
And it just like the grommets where the cords were going in, like
They was already busted out the box.
Yeah, it's like damn, this ain't right.
Fuck, half off. It's too good to be. If it's too good to be true, bro.
Yeah, I know, it is.
It's always
And,
that.
and we should have known the Shure factory is not in Jiang, China.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like,
I knew when I got 4 of them for the price of one of them.
It's always worth the risk, though. It's
you
always
gotta
worth the
try.
risk.
You gotta try, man.
It's worth it.
Yeah, if you don't try, you telling yourself no.
Exactly.
Every once in a while, it might be somebody that had something that fell off a truck somewhere.
Leftovers.
Yeah, someone left a pallet sitting around at
Yeah.
at an old abandoned Best Buy or something.
Hell yeah.
So, but anyway, let everybody know where'd you move to. So you're originally from here, but where'd you run off to?
Yeah, born in Wichita, moved to Atlanta, Georgia, and I moved in with some other friends who are from Wichita. I moved there for film school,
Yeah.
and it was like a roommate, early 20s, don't got shit going on. Come move in with me, freelance. So moved to Atlanta to freelance, and that worked out for like a few years, and then that shit just crumped. Freelancing, bro, is
It's hard, man.
hard.
Especially in Atlanta.
Well, you don't
man,
realize.
like,
Most
come
people
on.
don't realize when
competition.
you're doing guerrilla
That-
like content, like you're making, 25 hours of content for like 8 minutes.
Man.
And that market's flooded, so you making that 8 hours for like $8.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
No, it was a lot. I moved to Atlanta, and a lot of it was just like finding a specific group and just like mooching off of them. So like work wise, like
Yeah.
you have a consistent, like what I was doing out there is I was working on Lifetime love movies and Lifetime thrillers.
Oh, bet.
So a lot of those TV movies.
What was you playing, like the creepy dude in the background?
No,
I was an extra a few times. No, I was an assistant camera, so I was like building the cameras and moving the cameras
Oh,
and
nice.
Dolly grip.
type shit. Yeah. And so it was a lot of just camera operating or camera building for these Lifetime thrillers and shit. And I did that for 3 years in Atlanta, and then the film world went on strike, and that like even though the scripts for Lifetime are pretty much written by ChatGPT, that shit like still affected like what the fuck was going on with the industry. Like you couldn't really make movies,
You
and
couldn't
so
even go on sets and stuff.
no, you couldn't. Like
Yeah,
there
it
was no
the-
work. There
yeah,
was no
the-
work.
There was nothing. I remember when the writer's strike was.
Yep, and that actually affected shit. And so I was just like, all right, well, I'm literally spending so much time not doing shit. And that's like kind of how I ended my Atlanta legacy, was just like, okay, well, I'm working at a church every Sunday doing like camera work for a church in Atlanta.
There you go.
And then you're just like, all right, well, this is fucking
You're just trying to make
cooked.
money with your craft, right?
Exactly.
You got to
So
get in
you-
where you fit in. Bro.
Exactly. So you're just doing side work and doing the hustle like that, doing college shit. And Yeah, man. I didn't necessarily crash out, but I definitely went broke. So I'm just like, all right, well, fuck it.
But
like,
but you did some cool shit, man. The
Hell yeah.
lifetime stuff, that's awesome.
hell yeah.
Yeah. What else you do? You any? There was a documentary or something
I
that you
did
was
a-
working on when you was down there, right?
Yeah, no, I was finishing up editing. When I first moved to Atlanta, I was finishing up my documentary, Go to Marcus, the documentary, which was about a viral video from like 2007 where it blew up, you know, about this little kid dancing in like this fucked up projects fucking area. And all it is just this kid dancing, and it blew up in 2007, and the sound has been consistently viral forever.
Isn't that crazy what goes viral?
Bro,
Like,
right?
There is no, like, there's always, I always say there's no formula for viral. You
No,
don't,
there's not.
You could
don't
write a
know
song
what-
about Quick Trip or
you have
something.
You
no,
did.
yeah, right?
as a 16-year-old. Yeah, let's do this. But no, was finishing up Go to Marcus, the documentary, when I first moved to Atlanta. And yeah, that shit was, there you go, brother. Yeah, that shit was cool, bro. That was cool stuff. That was one of the best times of my life, working on that documentary. Like going out of my way, going to Louisiana. I shot that all while I was living in Wichita still, and so we took a road trip to Louisiana, shot it all with my with the job I had at the time, their gear and shit, and we just shot it all. And then I moved to Atlanta to edit it, like while I was editing it. But yeah.
Yeah. So the job you had at the time, was that with Lonnie?
That was with Lonnie, and I
yeah.
just got that job, starting that job again Monday. So,
Oh, nice.
shout out Lonnie.
Yeah.
yeah. Lonnie's the coolest dude ever. Lonnie's one of the coolest.
Lonnie is great, man. And that are they still doing the like Wichita sessions?
No, they kind of low key. They were like, this shit isn't worth it no more.
Yeah, man. It kind of became that way. Like,
yeah,
I remember they would do something cool, and they all of them that they did stand alone, and they're really cool.
they're good shit.
They're really cool,
they're
but-
high production value, and they were consistently like great, and they had great artists, and it sounded good, it looked good.
Yeah.
But at some point, it was like, we're investing too much money into this just for like a Facebook post.
Yeah.
Like we're not doing like we're not making money off of this, and so I know they slowed down.
Yeah,
on the
it's like we tried to do the
sessions.
DVD thing, and that just didn't really work
Right,
out of that either.
like
Was,
can't sling DVDs that easily.
Man, yeah.
Can't sling shit hardly, really. I mean, t-shirts sell, and that's about it.
but I
Yeah.
hear if you put your shit on Alibaba,
Yeah, Alibaba, that shit will fly off the
it's gonna work out.
shelves.
Man. It's gonna work out.
Yeah, you just give it away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So were you? Sounds like you've done a lot of schooling and working on movies and stuff. But were you doing music before that too? As
Yeah,
well?
I've been doing music which is crazy, since a little baby boy.
So how'd that come out? So where'd you get your give people a little bit of a background on like where the music part came from?
The music part came from growing up on just hip hop and YouTube, and so like, yeah, just like
How old are you? Actually,
I'm 25.
25?
Right now. Yeah.
Okay.
And so growing up with YouTube as like a 9-year-old and being enamored with rap and hip hop and fucking
That's the place to find it.
yeah, exactly.
That's where I find mine. That,
Exactly.
And whatever comes out on Tuesdays on Apple Music.
Yeah, and that was like, to me as a kid, the most accessible form to express myself, because you could get YouTube beats at the time. Like if you wanted to, like, I love fucking all genres, but you don't have access to a guitar, right? I'm not going to make alternative rock as like a 10-year-old.
It ain't by yourself.
Right, exactly. So I'm making rap music because you can just get fucking rap instrumentals on YouTube really easily, and you can express yourself that way. And that was one of the ways, like, growing up on YouTube and getting a USB microphone and shit, able to express yourself really quickly and easily, kind of led to just me doing that forever as a passion project, as like a way for me to genuinely express myself. Not that I'm still using YouTube beats, but it's just like, for me, just what stuck, and it was like the easiest way to express myself and my feelings. And
You like it.
I
So
like it, bro. That's what it comes down to.
Yeah.
Is I like making music,
Yeah.
and so I always liked it. And
And you was pretty funny as a kid, man. You know what I mean?
Thank
Like,
you. Yeah.
those early videos even were really funny.
thank you.
You know?
Yeah, that was one way. Again, that's one way I was expressing myself, was like, fucking going, nothing was bad, bro. You're
Yeah.
going to school, like what you're doing, like when I was making those videos with my friends, what it was like I was going to school and I was happy, and then I'm getting off of school happy, and so there was
Yeah.
nothing fucking tragic to
Yeah.
talk about. We're just clearly
And-
having fun with it.
And then you go home. Dad's super supportive. Robert's always been like
Oh hell yeah,
cool as shit. You know?
yeah, hell yeah.
Where'd you go to school out here in Wichita?
I went to Wichita West.
You did? Okay.
So, which is like low key the poverty school. Like
Oh,
that's
it's
the
OG. It's an OG. It's the OG
We
school.
downtown.
oh yes,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
yes.
Right on the river, baby.
You did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I went to Northwest High School.
Oh, Northwest.
Yeah, I went to Northwest.
Word.
Yeah. I would have went to West until we moved in 8th grade. So then I used to live because my dad works for the city that's right there next to the. I grew up my dad worked for the city, so
Word.
we lived right there. But then we moved out west, so I went to Northwest.
Yeah. Word.
Man, speaking of your dad, though, I don't remember your dad's house looking like that. Like,
You
like
seen
I
it?
saw that video
You
you
seen
posted. I don't remember your dad's house looking
Bro,
like
my
that.
dad,
dude.
my dad, not that he's a hoarder. He's like a hoarder of cool shit.
Of, like, crazy ass
Yeah,
shit,
he's like a hoarder of just the coolest shit. Like
Yeah, it's hard to call a hoarder when people like collect cool
That's a
shit.
collector. That's a
Exactly.
collector.
It's collector.
He's a collector.
It's
And,
Yeah.
and collecting does get to its point of insanity.
Bro,
It does.
organized chaos.
Yeah, it does.
Bro,
Yeah.
you like
When you
taking
gotta
a
like
tour of that house,
sidestep
that's
through
amazing.
rooms and shit.
Bro, and he's my dad's been living there since he was a kid.
In that same spot?
In that
Over
same
there
on Oak Street.
Oak
Yep, bro. He's been living there since he was a kid, and like he's just
You're gonna
always
inherit
said-
all that shit.
That's what someone said. They're like, "Oh, all that shit that you're filming that you think is so cute right now, that's
Then you're like,
yours."
oh,
Yeah, that's yours.
Fuck.
Yeah, you got to go knee deep into that shit.
No,
I don't want to like. Yeah, I don't want to.
I don't want to organize to that shit.
Yeah,
be
right.
Cheers, gangy.
Yeah,
Actually,
you'll get through it, man.
I'll
I'm doing
get-
that right now.
it's actually really funny. His dad like enters in fucking contests and like always fucking wins some shit. So like there's one day I went over and there's 2 fucking flat screen TVs in the living room, and I was like, why the fuck are you doing?
Isn't it funny that some people just win shit like that?
I don't understand.
I ain't won a raffle one in my fucking life. I ain't won bingo. I ain't won a free door prize.
Not a scratch off.
Bro, my
Not
dad.
one. Not none.
My dad has won Ellen. My dad has won fucking pretty much any contest. It's like fucking 93.5. Get free tickets.
Didn't
Like
he win the fucking Flaming Lips?
won the Flaming Lips shit. He just wins everything, bro. Like
We had
That's why he has
I've
so
always
much
had
shit.
friends like that. They always call it number 7. Oh shit, concert tickets.
yeah, right.
He
Wow.
like, yeah, he
I'm
saved
like, how
a
do you
school
even have
bus
the
of
number?
kids or
Right.
something.
You know the fucking
Yeah.
number.
Yeah, some past life he saved a school bus full of kids. and
Yeah.
now it's all
Something.
karma coming
Bro, I
true.
remember for the longest time he was shit out of luck. Like he was always like, there was a phase where I literally remember, not even to be like comical, like he would be like, I never get shit. Like I never win shit. Like fucking life sucks. Then all of a sudden, like bro switched and he's like,
Yeah.
I'm winning everything. Anything I put my mind to, I got it.
Yeah.
And he just became like a super optimistic dude, like out of nowhere.
That works.
It works. Like your law of
You-
attraction. Like
yeah,
he's
you-
raising
Yeah.
his frequency. He's just being fine now.
Shout out Robert, man.
Shout out Robert James,
you
my
got some shit
pops.
going on, bro.
And
Yeah.
I'll tell, and like he's saying, I'll flip it. The negative people that always say that negative shit about your life, it brings it to you. If you say, I never make a green light in my life, boy,
You
you're
never
gonna
will.
be, you're going to be sitting at every red light.
Yeah.
So shut your ass up and start saying you make every green one.
Exactly.
And shit have changed for you. You'd be surprised
It
how much.
works. So I
And
saw
it
my
works in that
dad.
simple of equation. If you always say you're sick, you're gonna be sick. I mean,
You're
you'd be
bringing it about
surprised.
yourself.
You'd be surprised what
manifesting
your
that in
mind
life.
can talk yourself into.
It's crazy, brother.
And
It's
it-
crazy.
So if you, try to stay positive. That's a good message for a lot of
Always.
people because, like you did, your dad can change the course of what he was fucking going through just by changing
by
his mindset.
literally just being like, I'm gonna win this shit.
Yeah, fuck
like I'm
this.
gonna enter this shit. I'm gonna win it. And then all
I
of a
already
sudden,
won it. I already won it.
I already won it. I already got
I
it,
do.
and it works. I've seen it. I've seen it firsthand. Like
Some
fucking
people
work.
win them raffles, man. I always said I never win them, so I need to change my shit. and be
Oh,
like,
you're
I'll
gonna win them now.
Yeah,
you're
I'll
gonna win them tomorrow.
I ain't
Enter
gonna
one
buy
tomorrow.
them. I ain't gonna buy them. That's the thing.
Yeah, fuck that. But yeah, man. Always been making music. Always, and then at the same time when I started making music, always was doing videos too. It was hand in hand. It was YouTube.
It's audio visual, man.
So
That's
Audio
that-
visual,
that's that
same
world.
same shit.
Yeah.
It's-
Has
So when
to
did you
be.
cut together the Quick Trip song? When
Quick
was that?
Trip, that was 2019. That was my senior year of high school, and that shit was it was
Shit went
me.
pretty big.
It was me, Caleb. It did. It was me, Caleb Blake, and yeah, it went big. It went nuclear. It was like a Facebook viral
Yes.
fucking So cut together Quick Trip.
I thought you was
when
going
I
to get a Quick Trip deal out of that.
No, like, I got tea about it. I got tea about Quick Trip
Yeah.
reaching out and like not fucking with me. Like Quick Trip, like
They
specifically.
took the opposite stance on it. Not
They,
happy.
they thought we were promoting theft. Like they thought we were rascals. I swear
so
to
they did
God.
not
Oh
want-
my
they-
God,
so they
really?
didn't listen to it. Obviously,
Right. They didn't watch the video.
Yeah,
They didn't
obviously
listen
watch
to
the
it.
video. Obviously
They
didn't
just
watch
thought we were some young kids like loitering. And so they were like pretty much like
What a weird stance.
Well, you know what
What a
young kids
weird
loitering
stance.
do? Spend money, dumbass.
we were
Shut
spent
the fuck
we spent money. We were
Yeah,
in that
right.
bitch like every Quick Trip we hit, we
Yeah.
bought a little snack. We
Who
bought
doesn't
some
spend
gas.
money in
Yeah.
fucking Quick
Oh,
Trip,
yeah.
man?
Bro, that's what I'm saying. So we shot at like 4 different Quick Trips when we made the Quick Trip song. For context, we made a Quick Trip song, a song about the gas station Quick Trip when I was 18. And it was literally just a really simple, like, I go to Quick Trip, like, or just a song
Where
that
you
was.
gonna go to get
Where you gonna get your gas? I go to Quick Trip. And so we made a really simple, like, Quick Trip jingle that pretty much felt like a commercial, like pretty much an advertisement.
Yeah, they should have just stole the content and ripped it.
That's what I was hoping would happen. Like,
and just made like cuts of it and
that's
reels and
what
shit
I'm
of it.
saying. Like
Yeah.
they could have stole it and could have exploited us.
It went
but
big
instead
enough. It went big enough that they should have embraced it.
Yeah,
really.
that's what
That would have been the right public optics to
Yes.
really.
I mean, anybody who's been in a Quick Trip knows it's a pretty quality fucking place. I mean,
Top
just
tier,
play,
top tier, buddy.
just play along, Quick Trip.
Exactly, but they chose violence. Quick Trip chose violence. They weren't fucking with me. So what happened was I was at Riverfest, and you know how they have the booths, and so the head of social media
They
for
wouldn't let
Quick
you get a
Trip,
slushie up in that.
they didn't
motherfucker?
let me hug the slushie. They have the slushie mascot. But literally, I was walking to work and I was passing through and I heard a dude say Maximum James, like by my legal name, Maximum James, and it was this dude named, I'm gonna call him out. His name's Brandon, and he came up to me and just chewed me out. Like literally, like he's like, "Hey, I'm the head for Quick Trip social media. You made my life a living hell. Here's why. Yada 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 yada." And just like jealous, bro. Just chewed.
That's what it is.
I was an
That's
18-year-old
what it is.
kid. I
He
had a
got better
backpack.
numbers than that dude.
And
I
again,
did their
and
social.
again,
I did their job for them. Like they were pissed off that I gave them free promo. Like
Yeah.
So he was pissed off at me and like pretty much chewed me out. And all I could say was like I don't remember, but I was just.
I mean, you're a kid
in
at the
shock.
time still.
I'm a fucking baby, dude.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I don't know.
I'm a high school kid, dude.
I'm walking.
I don't want to be in trouble.
Literally, like I don't
Challenge
know.
accepted. Man.
I'm gonna make another fucking song about y'all next one.
Got you.
About your dirty ass bathroom.
We always had an inside joke that we were gonna make the worst follow up to that song. Like
Do a Phillips 66
like-
song where the
yeah.
shit is all terrible.
yeah, we're like homeless outside of Quick Trip, and like we're just fucking burnt out, and like didn't make any money from the first Quick Trip song, and that was we had a plan to make Quick Trip 2, and we were gonna be homeless and
Oh,
fucked
that'd
up.
be funny.
and
Like they stole all the rights.
they stole we didn't get shit from it. Like we were just burnt out. But yeah, we didn't do that. Yeah,
There's no need to poke the bear.
there's no we were past that. But yeah, man. Did the Quick Trip song as an 18-year-old? It blew up. It was on the news, which was like the coolest. But the coolest thing to me, like to be fair, like the coolest thing as a high school student is going to school the next day and like having people talk about your shit, and then having the teacher show off the news thing, and like being talked about as an 18-year-old feels cool. Like you feel like the shit. Going to school after you do something crazy, it goes viral overnight, and then all of a sudden everyone knows you and they're like singing the song to you, and you're hearing the songs
That's
in the
a drug.
hallways. It's a drug. Attention. Yeah, too much attention is a fucking drug, and
It
so I
is.
rode that
It's
high
my favorite
for.
drug, actually.
Oh God,
DOC, really.
me too.
That's why we like making people like making content, man. It's I mean, it's fun.
That was a big part of. I kind of got burnt out on the attention, but one of the main reasons I was making videos like after the Quick Trip shit hit was then I was just doing it solely for the attention. I'm like, I know I can get attention off of this because of yada yada yada, and so it felt disingenuous at some point. And you're like, when the fuck did I stop making content for myself?
Yeah.
And when did I?
That's the trick.
Yeah,
That's the
instead of
trick.
chasing
highs,
likes,
chasing likes.
Yeah.
And so I was doing that for a while, and that's again what music does for me is the music part. That's
Brings
the
you
opposite.
back.
It brings me back. Like that's the thing that makes it fun for me. Like when I'm creating music, that's the only time I feel like I'm being very genuine and vulnerable, and like being myself. But with videos, it's kind of hard for me to snap back to a point where it was fun or where it was like not for attention.
What about making videos for your music?
Exactly,
That's
which
the
is
vibe,
which
isn't
is
it?
the
Like,
vibe,
that's-
which is
that's
I love
me.
doing music videos.
But
Like,
yeah, but
that's
make
a
it
good
like
thing,
you
right?
saying it like what you start. People start out making funny skits, and you got these ideas, and
And you have a history.
and then
on
you,
it.
and then
Yeah.
and if you're lucky enough, one will hit like yours did. You had a couple ones that got some popularity. Then it's tough. It's like then now what?
now what?
That's what's really hard when you try to come back with that second wave of rewriting stuff and trying to come up with more shit that's not
the
corny.
sophomore album.
Yeah, well, shit that's not
did.
corny, man. It's just tough.
Shit that's not corny. And,
Yeah.
and so all that to say, when I did the Go to Marcus documentary and that went viral, that felt the most genuine. That came fully from my heart.
We've
and
talked about
was-
that a couple times. What is the actual documentary actually about? What is-
So it follow what it's about is it's about a viral video from 2007, and it's about where are they now, because their sound was getting their video was getting used by Chris Brown, Keke Palmer, all this shit, and no one was giving credit to the original creators, even though they were 7 years old at the time. Right. But I was like, who the fuck are these people? Where are they now? And so the documentary is us going out to Louisiana and having them talk about this video and them kind of showing off like, yo, we were robbed and we have made no money off this sound that for years.
God, that happens so often.
Since the early internet, like, has been viral. It's like Numa Numa. It's like one of the most viral videos ever. And it's been used forever, and they've never gotten credit. And so the whole video,
they should be making fucking residuals on that motherfucker.
That shit is on mute, like music with millions of views. It's been sampled, like so. Yeah. The whole documentary was about where are they now, what are they doing, how do they feel, and they're just broke as fuck in Louisiana doing nothing. And so like getting in trouble, right? Dinner. Yeah. And so the documentary followed us going to Louisiana, interviewing them, and then what we did is we recreated the viral video years later called Go to Marcus 2, and it was just like us redeeming, like, now that we have your eyes on us, like, you know who we are, here's us kind of trolling back, and we're going to recreate this viral video and just get our flowers. And so the documentary is pretty much giving flowers to the original content creaters and the importance of giving your
GoFundMe for those people out there.
Well, we did. Well, at the end of the documentary, we had their Cash Apps blasted.
Oh, there you go.
And so we blasted their Cash Apps. They got money. They got followers, and then they got their shit. And
so yeah, that's awesome.
I mean, you know, and it was cool at the time, and it lasted for about a year, and then it kind of sizzled down. But that really was the most like genuine thing I've done video wise to this day, and that felt like fully me, like directing something fully in my control, making something that didn't feel like, even though it was about a viral video, and I did know deep down that this shit like better get attention. Like I knew I needed it, this shit needed eyes on it, but it wasn't guaranteed because this video is fucking 15 years old. Yeah. And but it did its thing. Like it got, right now it has like over 2 million views on YouTube, 10 million views on TikTok. Yeah. Fucking it did its rounds, and because it came from a genuine place. Like once you're making something like that, it's coming from a real genuine place. I feel like that's noticed and that's recognized. Even though it's a funny concept and it's goofy, when shit is that genuine, you can't ignore it.
Who doesn't like a fucking good documentary?
That's what I'm saying. That's all I want to do now is make documentaries.
That's what I was about to say. Like, do you have any documentaries in the play? It seems like something you're pretty passionate about.
Yeah, like I always have ideas, but I never I'm not fleshing one out right now. But always I'm like, dude, I want to make a fucking documentary, or just like the style of videos I want to make now, even if they're one-off documentaries about myself. I made one about my grandma getting her car stolen, like a couple years ago.
Okay, don't just don't just glaze over that.
I made a short doc about my grandma getting her car stolen. What started off as like a wholesome vlog of me filming us getting dinner, it turned into her I was filming everything.
Getting robbed at gunpoint?
Literally her getting robbed, and like I've documented it all. Like we walked outside, I'm filming the whole thing the whole time, and all I had intention wise, and Caleb remembers. Caleb
gets called the police, or did you just film
I'm filming the police coming there. I'm filming the whole shit, and it's only 3 minutes. It's like a 3-minute video that I like. It was
the police was pretty responsive in that.
They came to Bonefish Grill pretty fast. Yeah. They pulled
up. Oh, that's a white people joint. So they were trying to get their oh Jesus Christ!
Oh God! Grandma!
There might be a council member in that place.
No, they were very responsive, but that kind of shit. I just want to do documentaries about. Documentaries are just like off the record kind of videos. Me speaking, me talking, me showing what the fuck's actually going on. That speaks to me because I don't know. That's just kind of, instead of trying to do a skit or like trying to come up with something funny with a punchline. It's
the real shit that if you write well enough and do stuff passionately like you do, the comedy will come on its own.
The comedy is there already.
And I think that's integral to your brand. I think that's just part of something you're
a funny dude. I mean, shit'll just come on its own. That's how me and Aaron operate. Like we're not gonna, try to like lean into trying to write goofy jokes for this show.
No,
this shit'll just come on its own.
Y'all are just funny. Yeah, y'all are just being genuine.
Yeah, just let it happen. Just let it happen, and that's more fun too.
Exactly.
And you don't feel as cringy when you watch it, even though it's still hard to watch.
Because you don't feel.
I haven't seen one episode, man.
This motherfucker, we done did like 200 episodes. Ain't seen one of them.
Just let it go. Let it go.
Let it cook. It'll be all right.
Yeah.
That's for y'all. This is for me right now. What happened later?
But no, I feel like anything that comes from a genuine place, man, you don't feel cringy about. You're not waiting on the punchline. You're not expecting something to land. You're just creating for the sake of creating, and you're just documenting real life. Like a podcast like this, you're just yapping. Yeah. You're just doing real life, and I feel like that is the coolest shit.
Yeah, and it seems like that's what I mean. If there is a formula for viral, genuine shit is what works.
That's it.
Like shit, like when everybody can relate. You're
like Doug's winter party.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that?
You ever heard Doug's winter party?
What the fuck is Doug's winter party?
Well, now you gotta tell us.
I will. This 85-year-old man, he hand delivers.
This sounds like you go to different parties.
He hand delivers these invitations in his neighborhood. He's like, February 15th, I'm having a winter party at my place. And he's like going to people's door, handing them a piece of paper that he drew a snowflake on.
Oh, it's a little wholesome man.
Yeah. He's
this sounds like getting killed in the basement type shit.
Come over.
It's like we got popsicles in the basement.
Come over, please.
He says we will start at 4 p.m. and we will go until the cops come.
Oh, Doug, it was crazy.
And he's
until someone can get to the.
There's like a 85-year-old man with a cane walking up to the door.
You wake up drugged, like chained to his basement, and everybody's got to like get to a key.
Dude,
saw trap.
but what's happening is that the world has embraced that shit, and everygo's going.
Oh hell yeah!
Like everybody from around the country is like
pulling up to the.
We're
function.
going. This is our route. If you want to go with us, we'll pick you up. Let's go. Let's all go to Doug's winter party.
Hell yeah!
Doug got a big place or what?
Apparently,
let's go.
Apparently,
let's pull up on.
It
Doug.
sounds like the whole country decided to crash his party. But that's funny. But yeah, it's like
I never heard of that.
Yeah,
that's it. Is that a video? Is that just like a thing? Is that
all
is that
over
documented?
TikTok right now? All over TikTok right now. Just happened today. Like,
well, it'll go viral now that it's been on this show that like 8 people watch.
Yeah. We're all going. All of us and 8 people are pulling up to Doug.
There'd be 12 of us there. It'd be like a bed and breakfast. Doug, I hope you got something good for us to eat in the morning.
But they're like now his sisters come out and like gave details to the party and invited like different viral TikTokers.
Oh, he's pimping women out of there. He's pimping his sisters out of there. It sounds like a brothel. More.
Well, Doug didn't know he went viral. He's 85. He ain't got TikTok.
No, he owns. Oh, okay.
I saw a dude on TikTok, similar story in 80. Fucking, I'll just call him 85. Yeah. He's old as shit. And he was selling fish hats at the mall, like hats with fish on them, and then all of a sudden. Boom! Like he's just being wholesome. Boom! $1 million sales, and he's like, "Thanks, I'm trying my best to ship this shit out."
Wow.
Yeah, and like whoever, like his niece or whoever's filming him, and he's just like, "The fish hats are on the way. They're coming," and like they're clearly not coming. Like
I was trying to do this.
See you in 2030. You get these motherfuckers.
2030, you'll get your fucking fish hat. Yeah.
I was trying to do this for fun. You motherfuckers make it a business now that I got to pay attention to.
Exactly.
He's like the bitch down the street can't make these fast enough.
Now I got to hire motherfuckers to fill orders. I'm pissed.
Exactly. Exactly.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yes, sir.
That's fucking funny. So when you're back, so now that you're back in Wichita, you got any plan? What's your artistic plans now? We're gonna run into a documentary. I know you had this Adderall release recently.
Adderall's coming out on
is that
the 14th.
Not out yet?
Yeah, that's coming out on Valentine's Day.
So it's coming out this Friday.
Yes, this Friday.
Nice.
Yep,
nice.
And that's another thing.
I got to hear a little bit of that. And
yes, I sent it over.
Yeah,
yeah.
Pretty damn good, man.
Thank you, brother.
Everybody's Valentine's Day is going to be better
style.
with Adderall.
You got a fun style, man.
Thank you.
I like. I mean, I'm a hip hop guy too, so I like anybody who's having fun with what they're doing.
That's what it is. It's always having fun. You can tell. I don't know. That's making music hasn't gotten boring for me yet. It's fun. I'm still experimenting with what my sound is and what I'm trying to say, and that's what I'm saying. Kind of transition from making meme quick trip songs to
real music.
Not shit's funny.
Yeah, something that you're real passionate about.
I'm dealing with women. I'm dealing with money. I'm dealing with real life.
Welcome to getting older, brother.
You did.
You ain't just eating snacks anymore.
No, it's not.
It was a simpler time.
It was. But I love that I'm able to transition into that sound and do something that still feels genuine for me instead of boxing myself in, kind of how I did with the video shit. I was able to unbox myself with the music, and that's what Adderall is like. Me talking about fucking taking street Adderall or like talking about being addicted.
Cocaine?
Nah, not yet.
I mean, street Adderall is
street Adderall.
with like Adderall that comes in baggies. You're like, oh, I shouldn't be taking this shit. Party packs.
Again, I feel like you've
taking party packs. I need to get a prescription for sure while I'm out here. But no,
it'll last for a year. Your prescription's valid for a year if you got one.
The album Adderall is coming out the 14th. Yeah,
nice.
the 14th.
Where's the best place for people to get that one?
Spotify, Apple
Spotify's-
Music, but I feel like people use Spotify. I feel like that's what people use. So I'm gonna just say,
Yeah, dude, use Apple Music. Fucking Spotify's whack. Their fucking dashboard's whack. Their fucking interface is whack.
I use YouTube Music to be fair. Like
I would use YouTube, like their Red or whatever, their
YouTube Red
or
YouTube
Plus
Premium
or whatever it is.
Yeah, that's what
or
I do.
Apple's shit's a lot better, dude. Spotify shit sucks.
Spotify is ass, but I just feel like that's what people use.
They do.
Like,
they
just
I
use
don't know
Spotify.
why, but their interface sucks. Their interface is shit.
And they never play
Well,
music
someone
you want to
can.
hear.
Okay, okay, this is what pissed me off about Spotify. Somebody can send me a song on Spotify, and then I click it. It actually just plays a song from the radio of that
some
song.
other fucking song.
It don't play the song
In
that they
that
got
genre
sent.
or whatever.
So get fucked, Spotify. Why are you sending me? How you gonna send me a link to a specific song? You showing me the artwork? I hit play, and it's playing some song that's like that song.
Yeah.
Just because this seems worth interrupting, Sarah James said to tell you your little sister's watching.
Oh, thank you, Sarah. Shouts out Sarah
No,
James.
not give give any shout outs.
Yeah.
Sure. We ain't shouting out Spotify though, y'all.
No,
I
fuck
don't-
Spotify.
Dude, what a shit interface, and people just love it.
I don't know how. I don't know how Spotify became the. Like I said, YouTube Music. This is so ugly, but YouTube Music is literally the best streaming platform.
It's better. It's a good
It's
one.
better by.
I just use Apple
landslide.
because Apple. I have Apple phone.
It's on your
so
phone,
it works
right?
well. It works really well.
Yeah.
And if you're searching for new music, Apple's great because every Tuesday all the brand new hip hop's out. And I
Yeah,
can just go,
new releases.
all
They
the
show that shit
because
right off the rip.
I'm a junkie for brand new original music.
Yes.
That's what I'm searching for.
Yes,
and
sir.
there's a bunch of our old fun artists. If you guys don't know right now, LL Cool J, Busta Rhymes, Redman, all of them got brand new albums right now, and they all fire as a motherfucker. So Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg did an album. I mean, there's a bunch of really good fucking music out right now.
Yeah.
Smino from
Smino is cool.
yeah, I got to see him live with Jid here
Word.
at Midland Theater there in Kansas City.
Word.
Yeah, and then about a month later, we went and saw Prov in Lawrence.
Where I love Lawrence. I
Yes,
can't wait to
in
start going to
Grenadier.
concerts in Lawrence. The
Yeah,
Granada.
yeah.
I can't wait to start going to
That
concerts
dirty ass
again.
place, but I love
Oh,
it.
I love it.
I
I love it.
Yeah, I love that place. We used to call it the Grenasty.
The Grenada.
But really, they didn't clean it up. All jokes aside, they done cleaned it up a little bit. It ain't. And it used to be like old theater / porn place in there because you'd be like,
Yeah.
you walk through there, you about to lose a shoe.
Yeah.
like the dude going up the stairs in Home Alone. You couldn't hardly get a shoe through that place.
Yeah.
But like now, it's a lot better. It's a lot
Yeah.
nicer. But have you guys ever been to the Midland Theater?
I don't know when that is.
Okay,
no,
this place is.
Oh yeah, I see. So
This place is similar to the Orpheum and similar to that place you was talking about in Salina.
Yeah, I've been there in Midland.
It's real beautiful inside, fucking like in concrete floored, beautiful sound.
Yeah.
That's where we saw. Prov there.
Word.
He kind of looked like Gary Oldman. doesn't he?
He does. He's funny looking dude, but he's a hell of a rapper for a fucking goofy white dude. I like him a lot. He's funny.
Shouts out him.
Yeah.
I remember you posted something, and I said, "Motherfucker, look like Gary Oldman."
When he started-
like,
well, he's-
that prof goes liked it.
And then he did. When he started making when he had Trailer Park Boy related music videos, I thought that shit was funny as fuck because Trailer Park Boys is always funny as fuck.
Yeah.
I love it.
So
Hell yeah.
what you got cooking, dude? You got
Right now, bro.
so welcome back.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Right now,
The city of
it's-
Wichita's glad to have you back.
Thank you, brother. Yeah,
we're better.
thank you.
We're better with you back.
Thank you, man. Yeah, no, right now it's like I said. Right now it's lock-in season for the next few months. It's work a full-time job, pay off my credit card debt, and then start living. But right now it's 25-year-old credit card debt. So you're just
Well, so get this man's album so we can get this credit card debt.
get Adderall Friday, man. I need to get my
Is damage control available?
yeah. Damage control is available. Yeah,
So that's the album from last year.
that is yes.
So what's this? Explain that a little bit. Give him a little piece of that. So if you want to find out about his music today, he actually has an album that's already available called Damage Control, probably on all the same platforms.
It is.
And then so you can check that out, and then you can parlay that into checking out Adderall as it comes out on Friday.
Thank you. Yeah, no, Damage Control, that came from a really down bad spot. Like, literally,
You all emo in it or something?
I'm just like type shit. I'm just kind of upset.
It's got a cool cover. It
Thank
looks like you
you.
got like beat up a little. in it.
Yeah. It's Damage Control. It's me controlling damage. Like what I've done to my relationships with women, what I've done to myself. It's all very reflective, and that album is just reflective.
Is that your first like full album that you've ever put together?
I would count that as my first real album. Yeah, like I've done a lot of collaborative albums with Caleb. Me and Caleb have like fucking 4 albums together. Like we have 4 collaborative albums together. Me and Blake, the dude who did the Quick Trip song with me, we have a couple albums together. So I was always collaborating and doing like joint albums.
So you guys like doing duo albums with
yes,
6 to 8, 10 songs, whatever.
right?
same
Like
shit?
EPs. So
Okay.
we were always doing duo EPs. And
Were you
then-
guys just called? Like, can we find that music? Is that music available?
Yeah. What is it? What's the
And where can
newest-
we? Your music too. Make sure we get. That
Caleb
in too.
Caleb
Make
is
sure
a
we get all
very
that in
very
too.
very talented artist.
Don't let us forget to get all your shit in too.
Yeah. Caleb
We
is
get a little drunk sometimes. It's day drinking.
2 p.m. drunk. But yeah, man.
He just showed up with pizza, man. It was like, come on the podcast, bro. Like, good. Like,
No, Caleb was producing my music forever. Like always, even now. Like I'm living with Caleb, and he's got a fucking amazing recording studio.
Oh, yeah.
So that's where we're making music now. Like we're the legacy lives on through Caleb. Caleb's the GOAT, and so. Yeah, this is that's the T. But Damage Control was a down bad album. It's just me being down bad.
All up in your feelings.
All up in my feelings, feeling guilty, feeling fucking broke, feeling.
But that's all right. Some genius comes from that.
Yes, it does. And so it was just like me being very genuine with myself and being very real. And that's why I'm beat up on the cover. I'm like, fucking.
Yeah, it did. It looked like you went through some shit.
I went through some shit, and so that's what that is. It's just me talking about the shit I went through the past year or so, and that's available on all streaming platforms. Damage Control, go get that.
Yeah, right.
it's a human condition, man. Like you try shit, man, and it's unproven. You're trying shit, bro. So it's like damage will be done. You know what I mean? Damage will be done, but you can't be afraid of that damage and not try it.
Yes.
Right? I mean, you can't.
Yes.
You can't do that, and then you're just failing. Like I say, you're telling yourself no.
Yes.
You know,
Exactly.
don't tell yourself no, man. So
Can't
yeah.
tell yourself no, sir.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
You're never gonna find out. If
Yeah,
you don't fuck
man.
around.
You don't fuck around. That's a beautiful sentiment. That's what the album's about. Is I fucked around and found out.
Well, and you're a young man. You got to go through some shit.
Which is so
that's how you.
unfortunate.
That's just how you live life. I mean, you don't know nothing until you know something.
I hate being 25, man. I hate like.
Well, I enjoy it because you only get to be it once.
Yeah.
Young sir, your knees only get to feel that good once.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you, your fans are loving it
Yes, man.
because we all want to see you go through it. How do you go through the same shit? Well, I mean, we all went through it. We know how we did it.
Yeah, man.
How do you do it, man?
Yeah,
You know
thank
what I
you
mean?
for
Like
that.
that's a real perspective. That's
Yeah.
you know.
So, do you do quite a bit of producing? What is? I mean, are you more of an artist, more of a producer? Like, give us a little bit of your background.
I like doing all of it. I just really like I like creating the art.
Hell yeah.
Like that's the fun part for me. So
You want to sit down and you'd go through it, don't you? When you
sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll sit for like 4 hours and
Yeah.
make sure his vocals sound
Yeah, Caleb's
nice
very,
to as good as I can.
yeah, very like behind the scenes and shit. Like Caleb is a very behind the scenes, but also just put out an amazing alternative fucking folk rock album.
where can we get that? What's that called?
Yeah.
It's called Family of Rats.
Family of Rats.
Mm.
Man.
But and what's the
They
artist?
rehearse here.
Caleb,
They-
your own label?
Yeah. Yeah, it's called
Tina's.
Tina's.
Well, what's behind that too? Don't we can't gloss over that now? What is Tina's?
So, I was doing this little pop-up shop here for like my album, and like I was having a whole bunch of vendors come out and just sell shit. But I had to specify that it wasn't a show. So at the end of like the little promo video, I just put, "This is not a show."
Yeah.
And then I was like, "Oh, that spells some random white lady's name. Let me just
This
use
is not
that."
a show.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
Tina.
Tina.
Count it.
Yeah, man. But
Judges? Score it.
So, hey, go get Caleb's album Family of Rats on all streaming platforms. That's Caleb, CAYLUB. Caleb, CAYLUB.
Is that what you go by as your artist name?
That's why I went for the like alternative shit.
So you changing it all the time. How the fuck we gonna keep up? Well, we chasing Tina's. We got Caleb. We got all this shit. I can't keep up on all this.
Rap shit is Caleb Carnell. I realize.
Shit, I'm gonna have to get him a pen out.
Yeah, Caleb Carnell.
Caleb Carnell. I was gonna fully change it to just CAYLUB, but the Carnell comes from my grandpa. My grandpa just recently passed, so I was
Shout
like,
out to Grandpa.
Shout out to Grandpa.
Grandpa.
So I gotta keep. I feel like I gotta keep that going.
Hell yeah.
And then,
Gots to.
but the alternative shit is CAYLUB.
The alternative shit is really good, man.
The alternative stuff is his name spelled backwards. Times
Times 5.
34. Caleb 34. Yeah, man. But yes, sir.
Yeah, well, shout out, man, guys. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
Doing episode
Fun stuff.
147 of the Aaron and Austin Show. We love you. Make sure we'll try to get as much of this in the descriptions as we can,
For sure.
and we'll push it around. When you guys got anything going on in the future, hit us up and come back on.
Absolutely, man.
Absolutely
Thank
fucking fun show for a Saturday.
House party at Robert's house.
you. Right.
Day drinking at Robert's
Day
house.
drinking at Robert's neck.
And you can steal a lot of shit because it's apparently there's shit everywhere. You can just,
He won't
Two
notice.
separate movies on in the living room.
At all times. The two flat screens are always on. We got one with the news.
my TV
one
never
with-
turns off at my house.
Funny thing though,
It's on right now, entertaining my fucking cat downstairs.
Exactly.
we could probably go over there and he'd be like, "Come on in, guys."
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah,
You want a
dude.
beer? You want an IPA?
Who doesn't like to day drink?
Epa.
Eat pie.
Especially if you got a pizza. This guy brings pizzas.
see?
Yeah.
So yeah, literally, guys, go check out all their music. I mean, doing a bunch of cool shit. I'm glad you're back. Have
Thank
some
you,
fun.